It's all right, little sis. It's a good sign when you feel a little bad.
Welcome back to Negative Cutters, the movie trailer review podcast. I'm your host, John Beck, and joining me again is Michael Gaines. How's it going, Mike?
How's it going, eh?
Hey? We Canadian, eh?
Not from Canada, but when you said how's it going, it just like popped in my head.
Well, you may not be from Canada, but you're just as nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We are talking today about the trailer for Deadfall. If you haven't watched the Deadfall trailer, be sure to click the link down in the video description and check it out. But we've got a trailer about a movie with Eric Bana, Olivia Wilde, and some other people. Chris Christopherson, about a scene, a heist gone bad. It seems like. So. Yeah, what did you get out of this trailer? What do you think? What's the gist of this movie? Heist goes bad, then what happens?
Well, here's the thing: is that if you're going to rob a bank, be sure and check the weather first.
Right. I think they rob a casino. But yes,
they rob.
Yeah. Did somebody? So they robbed the bank, and there's a giant snowstorm. Or are they just trying to get? Maybe they're trying to get to Canada.
They said they're trying to get to Canada. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna just hoof it to Canada. And they split up early on in the trailer. Their brother and sister, and then the sister turns into what I swear there's two parts to this trailer. You've got the storyline with the brother, which is menacing thriller, manhunt type thing. And then you've got the storyline with the sister, which is like one of those. Even though this takes place in probably way north New York or wherever the crap this is. It's like one of those southern city girl comes to the southern town and I want this where's Pauly Shore? What is it? Son-in-law.
Yeah.
So I mean the whole Olivia Wilde side of the story seemed very weird. She falls in love with this guy, and then there doesn't seem to be any connection with her brother after that. Like other than does the family. He takes somebody hostage, right?
Yes.
So he takes somebody. I can't even tell who it is, and I think this is a downfall of the trailer. Like I think it's the family that she's kind of staying with, but I can't. Like this has so many open-ended questions. All right, I'm struggling here. What's good about the trailer?
Olivia Wilde's in it.
She had pretty eyes.
Is there anything else? Olivia Wilde's in it. There you go.
I like Eric Bana as an actor.
I do too. I mean, he was in a bunch of stuff. He was in Star Trek as Nero. So he plays a very wide range of characters. And did I gotta say, Olivia Wilde's in it?
I'm just even you reminding me that he was in Star Trek. He was actually my least favorite part of Star Trek. I did not connect with his character at all. So yeah, and I think I'm having the same issue with him here from the voiceovers, at least.
Oh, interesting. That's an interesting. Yeah, because it seemed like the trailer focused more on Olivia Wilde's character than it did on his. And
but it's like. Maybe should it have focused on him more? He's this menace, but I did more like cupping boobs than menace. That was really weird.
Okay.
He's I'm just getting slightly conscious of the fact that people are watching me gesture wildly as I do this. So Eric Bana he's the bad guy, obviously the bad guy in the movie. But his whole like I'm Batman sort of voiceover like thing that's happening here is a little too I don't see emotion, like I don't feel anything from it. Like I don't even buy the menacing part of it.
Yeah, you're right. I would have to agree with you on that one. Another thing about it is I think there's a lot more to this than the trailer is letting on. It seems to me that what happens is the brother and sister split up. She gets picked up as a hitchhiker, so to speak, although it seems like she was freezing on the side of the road and somebody helps her. I guess I wouldn't use the word hitchhike. But then she meets this guy, maybe falls in love with him or something.
Wait, hold on. We have to talk about that meeting for 1 second. What guy in their right mind doesn't get weirded out or suspicious when a girl says, "What name would you like me to have?"
Yeah, that's true, but yeah.
Like, the worst line ever. Like, "I'm sorry, are you a hooker?"
How about Cora? You can I call you Cora?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. But I guess maybe back when we were in our 20s, things would be different anyway.
I guess. Let's quick look at the synopsis here. We've got siblings Addison and Liza. Such a weird choice for a name. All right, so they're on the run from a casino heist gone wrong when a car accident leaves their wheelman and a state trooper dead. They split up and make a run for the Canadian border in the worst of circumstances, a near whiteout blizzard. While Addison heads cross-country, creating mayhem in his wake, Liza is picked up by an ex-boxer, Jay, en route for a Thanksgiving homecoming with his parents, June, and retired Sheriff Chet. It's there the siblings are reunited in a terse and thrilling showdown that pushes the bonds of family to the limit. I don't think this... Like, I didn't get the idea that this is Thanksgiving dinner, they get reunited. Like, I think they could have played the circumstances of what's going to happen in this movie a little bit better.
Yeah, I agree. And they also should have built up the whole Chris Christopherson thing. Christopherson thing, because he's the gambler and they robbed the casino. There you go. There's your connection right there. He obviously plays the retired sheriff?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, this is the tricky thing about trailers is that you try to sell the movie, and a movie can have a whole bunch of different angles. I mean, I've seen trailers for movies which have gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't say this is a horrible trailer.
No.
I just don't think it's overly effective.
I agree with you, yes. Because I remember after I watched it, I just went, did I miss something?
I did. I like the, I'm, as a designer, I always look at, I love the posters and the titles and things like that. The title graphic at the end is beautiful. The sort of weird black sort of snow, like the negative image of snow and stuff like that, with Deadfall. But it's the weird scan lines that come in and out that look like something out of the 80s, just kind of, that didn't sit right with me. All right. So, final, I guess we got to go to the trolls. Let's see what the trolls have to say.
Let me bring that up.
All right. I like this one from Plum Logan. Awesome. Ever since the Hulk, I've been waiting for Eric Bana to do another shitty movie.
You can't really tell if it's a bad movie or not yet.
The Saint 676, Olivia, you fucking goddess. I think that basically puts it your point. Yeah, this is all like half of these are Olivia Wilde. She's gonna get naked. I think they are trying to sell this entire movie on Olivia Wilde.
Well, in all honesty, look, I joke about the whole Olivia Wilde thing, but you can't push a whole trailer based on one person like that.
And not somebody. She's not big enough for that. Like she's a TV actress who's been in a few movies now, and she has a very striking face. So people remember her, but she's not like that huge. I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I actually am more interested in Kate Mara. She plays I guess the current sheriff or something like that. You see her in a couple of shots. But I don't know. I mean, you've got some decent actors basically in a somewhat interesting situation that's not sold very well. The trolls aren't really doing too much.
No, there's only there are only 4 pages of comments, and they're all talking
maybe
about
there's another
Olivia. So
right. Yeah, there's probably some better ones on the other thing, but yeah, well, that also goes to show you, I don't think this trailer, it's just not garnering that much attention either. All right, well, let's do final verdict here. When would you see this movie?
On cable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like if it came on, you wouldn't turn the channel. You'd be like, oh, I kind of was interested in seeing that.
Right. I don't think I would go see this in the theater, but I would definitely watch this on either cable. Maybe I'll rent it. I don't know. I would have to be really bored to rent it. But
if they push this on, like, if this came up with, like, you know, right at the top of the list in like Netflix or something like that, I'd probably put it on.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know. Even that says it's a choice. I got to sit down and watch it. I don't know if I would really choose to watch this if I was really bored. This doesn't, unless I hear some really good things. But based on this trailer, it doesn't really interest me, and I feel like it should, because I love a good heist movie. But it's almost like it's not even about the heist. This is about, I'm assuming all the shit that goes down is going to happen in the first 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think, you know what this reminds me of? I was debating on mentioning this, but I guess what was that movie with Julia Roberts where she has a husband who comes after her?
Sleeping with the Enemy?
Sleeping with the Enemy. This sort of reminds me of that, where not that Olivia Wilde's character gets away from the brother because he was attacking her or something like that, but it seems like they split, and then there's, like, the bulk of the movie is her away from this person, and then the person comes back at the end or something. That's what it seems to be like.
That would be the most likely structure for the movie. Yeah, she gets to spend a good amount of time with them, but it almost feels like this has a short time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm pretty sure, which is a good. I mean, like a tight time frame for a movie is a good thing, but I wonder if it's enough time for her to really have feelings for this guy and for it to be some sort of issue. Like,
I don't know.
Like, why? You know, because you know what's going to happen. He's going to. Fake spoiler alert. This is John Beck. You know, spoiling the movie even though he's never seen it. So they're going to go, she's going to go to their Thanksgiving dinner. She's going to fall in love with him. He's going to come to the house. He's going to hold them hostage. She's going to kill him. And she's going to, you know, I don't know. I see her going to jail at the end, but having learned a lesson. She's a...
Okay.
She's a hooker slash casino robber with a heart of gold. The hooker part is because of her what she said there about any name, but she's not really a hooker with a heart of gold. I apologize, Olivia Wilde. I don't know, this movie. I take it or leave it.
Are you asking me, or
no?
I
was saying it's whatever. It was not a question. Yeah. That's my opinion of it. All right, well, that's going to do it for us today. Be sure to subscribe down somewhere to the Negative Cutter channel. They're not looking at your screen there, Mike, but that's okay. So go ahead and subscribe. You can check out the trailers. We'll be releasing trailers separate from the video, so you can watch them as they come out. And you can, of course, follow Negative Cutters on Twitter, which is twitter.com/negativecutters. Myself at Copperdome. And how about you, Mike?
You can catch me at, here, now that they are looking at my screen, you can catch me at Star Mike and at thenexicon.com, which is where all the podcasts I've been doing should be centrally located soon.
Yeah, and you can check out Mike's rather large array of podcasts on various, all sort of geek subjects, basically, right?
Yeah.
So be sure to check those out and help support our fellow podcasters. In the meantime, have a great night, everybody.
Good night.